Thank you for tuning in to Prettyboy Talk, where I talk, you listen, and the perspective is always changing. Welcome to another episode of Prettyboy Talk, where I talk, you listen, and the perspective is always changing. Well, really, where I talk, you. Welcome to another episode of Prettyboy Talk, where I talk, you listen, and the perspective is always changing. And we're back again for another episode. And anyway, you guys, so I'm just now coming back from church, and the word was good. I'm actually dealing with a situation in my life where I kind of have to make some things known and do a couple things to make a couple changes. And that's the thing. It's okay. Changes are good. It's great to make changes. And we'll talk about that on our next episode about making changes. But on this episode, we'll be talking about um, at church, she was talking about how, and it's always been being said, being slow to speak and quick to hear. Sometimes we want to talk a little bit too much, too fast, and that's what we're here to talk about. So when it comes to me, I'm one of those type of people, baby. I will pop it at the mouth. I am a firecracker. I will pop off at the mouth before I even know what the situation is sometimes. And that's my problem. Like most of the time I've read the situation for what it is, but then sometimes it's always two different sides to everything. And I might not see it for, how somebody else might see it. And I'm more than likely I'm never too just far from the truth. But sometimes, we are human and we do make mistakes and I do be far. So I do be quick, and I want to encourage you guys to not be like me because that is something I'm working on, to not be so quick at the mouth, just to be popping off, popping off, popping off. Like I just be saying, what I'm saying, whatever, and I don't mind getting it up with anybody. And sometimes I just need to open my ears and listen. Like my stepmama used to always be like, "Listen, listen." And I used to always be like, well, this, that. Because I'm one of those type of people. I'm going to have a point. I'm going to have a reasoning. It's going to be something. But sometimes I had to realize everybody's perspective is different. And that's why I try to see things from people's perspective. Now, sometimes that can be a little bit, you know, you can't see everything from everybody's perspective. Sometimes you have to stand where you're at and stand in your own truth and your perspective because at the end of the day, this is your life. And what you see it as is probably what it is, more than likely. And sometimes you got to take it for that. When you get to trying to see everybody's perspective, it can be a little bit too like I'm losing myself. But sometimes it is okay to open your ears and say, you know what, let me just listen. Let me just hear what they have to say. Let me just hear what it is that possibly could be helping me in this moment. Um, we pop off so fast, or we speak so fast, or we talk about our goals and our dreams to everybody. Sometimes you just need to open these up. Just open your ears. Listen to the things that's in your environment going on around you because listening could get you a lot farther than talking. You running your mouth so much, you didn't miss a lot. Those that observe are more than likely the smartest people in the room. The people who don't even talk the most be the smartest ones in the room. Now, me, I guess you could say I'm mid smart because I do both. I might be talking and I'm listening. I'm always doing both. I'm always trying to see what's going on. But in situations where emotions and tensions might be heightened, baby, I'm not hearing a thing. It's like it just goes in one ear and out the other. And that's what I'm trying to work on as a person, because when God is speaking to you, when individuals are speaking to you, giving you advice, giving you guidance, leading you in a type of certain direction, but you only want to listen to what's going on up here. You don't want to listen to out here, but you want to listen to internal. And a lot of things internally is not for your better good. She was also mentioning how is something over here like, yes, let me calm down and go sit down. And the next one is like, I'm gonna fight. Yep, I'm finna run her. I'm finna run over her. It's always two things on your shoulder. And it's like what are you going to listen to? And it not just internally, but outward as well. Are you just going to be like, yeah, I'm finna tear her to smithereens. I'm finna, or are you going to be like, you know what? Let me listen to what she got to say. Oh, wow, I understand now. I get exactly what you're saying. I understand exactly the direction in which you're trying to go in. I understand exactly what you're doing. And sometimes you don't even got to do all that talking. Just open your eyes too and watch. Sometimes we speak too prematurely. We already speaking too fast on something, and the whole time speaking prematurely could be ruining something in the future. We have to watch what we say as well, because like we said, there's power in the tongue, but it's also power, you giving power to those who know how to open it and cause you to use your tongue in a way that's not necessary. I'm learning as well when I have to deal with this situation on tomorrow that there's no need for talking. I just have to come in and show them there's no need to talk. There's no need to have a discussion about something, because I've opened my eyes and I've listened. And it's like with that, I've came to a conclusion. And normally the old me would be so quick to want to speak and give my thoughts and give my opinions, but I don't see no room for that when I've already did what I need to do to step back, to listen, and to watch. Slow to speak, quick to listen, not quick to speak. Because when you quick to speak, you slow to listen. Now you missing something. Now it's something that you could have caught just in a millisecond, and it would have changed the whole dynamic of a situation. So we have to start being mindful of that, because some of y'all adults or young adults speak so quick, speak to your children any type of way. Don't even realize this is what I'm saying. I'm not even listening to my children, to my parents, to my elders, to adults, to my pastor. I'm not listening because I'm in my own way. I think what I feel like is right. I think because what I'm saying is solidified, because I stand on business. If you know me, what I said what I said. I said what I said. And sometimes what I be saying be some bull. But if you don't like it, you don't like it. I damn sure don't like it. But sometimes you got to realize you can't just say what you said, because you might have. I understand saying what you say when you got all the facts, when you got everything laid out. Now, don't let people fool you now, because people will manipulate and they will lie. So sometimes you do have to stand on business and say what you said, but also sometimes you got to make sure you got all the facts, you got all the thoughts, you got everything that you can have to conclude what it is that you want to conclude. But you also you just got to open that earlobe. You can't be going from one ear and out the other. Because being over a modeling group, a lot of people that I've been over, one ear and out the other. Oh, he's attacking me. He's hurting. If you was just so, if you just would listen. See, the thing is, a lot of people feel like they're being attacked because see, y'all so ready to run it now. You didn't even listen to what the person is saying. Like, wow, he's really investing time into me, like to help me. He's really seeing that fire inside of me. I have never yelled at a girl like this. Be quiet. When my mother used to yell at me like this, that is because she loved me. Tyra. It was how she said it, yes, but it was in what she said. And if you just listen to what she said, it was like, it probably was more that was said that got edited out, but it was like that clip was like, wow. If you just listen to what she said, if my mother yelled at me, it was because she loved me. People don't even realize when somebody is yelling at you, it's not because they want to harp on you all the time. When I yell, sometimes it's because I want that fire inside of you to get lifted up. I want you to feel the passion that I have. But people don't listen. And it's easy to misunderstand when you're so quick to want to speak and not listen. So, with that being said, I want to encourage you guys to take this message and do what it is that I'm asking you to do, which is open them ears and listen. Do what it is that my pastor asking me to do, and I'm going to tell you to do. And I'm going to reconnect you guys like I'm supposed to be doing, reconnecting individuals to Christ and to God. And it's like, listen to God, listen to what he has to tell you. Listen to who he brings in your life and who he brings for you so you can be able to grow. And he wouldn't bring anybody around you to cause you harm. And if somebody is around you to cause you harm, use the discernment and clock them away real fast. But if not, he's bringing somebody into your life to help you. Many people have came into my life that I've had to listen to, and I might not have wanted to hear it, but I knew that at the end of the day, they were here and telling me something to help me, not to tarnish me. So, with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Pretty Boy Talk. I hope you continue tuning in. This was a pretty short episode. It wasn't that long, but I wanted to tell you guys because I want to hold myself accountable too. This mouth can get active. But it's like with this mouth getting active, I could be missing something and missing on something I should be listening to. So thank you guys for tuning in. Tune into another episode. We're not stopping. I told y'all I'm up all year 2026. I mean, I've had videos just getting posted and posted, and it's like, although 12 or 1,200 viewers, I could care less. As long as my message is getting across to someone, I just hope that we're holding each other accountable because we're growing. Whether you're an adult or young adult, it's still room to grow. I still have room to grow, and the perspective is always changing.